Hi YouTube, this is Review Engine and today we'll be reviewing the OnePlus 3T.
Let's go.
I'm just going to start by showing you what came in the actual box, so just unboxing now. So you get the wire. It's quite long, I'll just take it apart just to show you guys. It is, so if you're charging it from your bedside desk or whatever, it's about 1 meter long. And then you've also got the dash charge, which is the new way of charging, and it also comes with a personalized card from OnePlus 3T. Quite nice touch, and it's got a €5 promo code. It does also come with a pin just here. Try and take it out actually, give me a second. And that just allows you to basically insert this pin into here, which brings out the SIM card, and you can put a SIM card in it. One of the great things about the OnePlus 3T is that you can actually put 2 SIMs in here, meaning that if you're someone who, I don't know, runs a business or you need 2 lines at any point, this is the perfect phone for you. And that's about it in terms of what comes in the box. And then moving on to the actual phone. So I judge a phone on 5 different areas. So you've got appearance and display, the processor and the speed of the phone, the memory, the camera, and then finally the battery. So going through each one by one. The display of the OnePlus 3T, as you can see, is really smooth. This is a gunmetal edition, but almost a bit too smooth. The actual curves of the phone, sometimes when you're actually holding it, can actually just come off, as you can see. So sometimes it's a bit too smooth, so you might need a cover just so you can actually hold the phone without it falling out of your hands. Other than that, it's got a 5.5-inch screen and 1080p display, so amazing display, really big on the hands to begin with, but I think once you get used to it, it's all fine. I watch all my movies, DVDs, everything on here right now. So yeah, really good display. And then in terms of the speed processor, you've got a 6GB RAM built into this phone. You've got the Snapdragon 821 chip, so one of the best chips on the market right now for an Android phone. And then you've also got the phone running on Android Nougat, which is one of the latest editions of Android. So in terms of the processor and the phone, amazing again. The 6GB RAM actually gives you more speed than most tablets on the market right now and almost all the different phones. So again, amazing speed, no lag. I've got an actual fingerprint sensor on this, and as you can see, it's really quick. If you did see that was. In terms of memory, the OnePlus 3T does come in 64GB and also 128GB. I've got a 64GB edition myself. I haven't found it to be an issue. I know for some people that might be an issue. It doesn't have extendable memory, so you're either going to have to buy a 64GB or 128GB, one or the other. In terms of camera, the front edition of the camera and also the back, so the front camera, sorry, and the back camera are both 16MB. I personally taken shots with the front camera and the back camera, and I found it to be generally really good. The quality is really good. There's no lag in the camera. The shots are quite clear. Compared it to some of the more latest Samsung phones, the S7, and it's generally been really good. And then moving on to the battery life, the OnePlus 3T actually has this new mechanism that they call dash charging, and the kind of, I guess, the ingenuity of the dash charging is all in this bit here. So what it does is, as you are charging the phone, most of the electricity is actually run through the wire rather than the actual, I don't even know what this bit here is called, but this bit. And so as you're charging the actual phone, what happens is that most of the electricity is contained within the wire. And this new dash charging feature, it usually charges my phone to 100% in OnePlus 3T, say 30 minutes, which is actually fairly good. It charges my phone to 100% in about 40 minutes, and it actually gives me a full day and almost a bit more of usage. So I do quite a lot on my phone, so I'll browse the net, I'll watch YouTube videos, I occasionally watch things on my commute, I read books on it, so I'm kind of glued to my phone all the time. So it does, in terms of the dash charging, it does actually genuinely work really, really well. And they have this really good feature, I don't know if you can see it here, it's called night mode, and what it does is it allows you to enable this function in terms of display. That's really good in terms of for your eyes. Not really good for your eyes, but better for your eyes, especially if you spend quite a lot of time on screen. And I have that enabled all the time. Okay, so in terms of the battery specs, it is 3400 milliamps, which is just behind the flagship Google Pixel XL, which comes with 3450 milliamps. But all in all, for just under £400, you can't go wrong. I told you guys earlier that the phone, in terms of the actual curve of the phone and the general hold of the phone, is almost too smooth sometimes. So if your hand is slightly dry or slippery, it will probably actually slip out of your hands. So I did get myself a fairly cheap cover. It's really easy to put on. It just literally slides in like this. The link to the actual cover, I've put it in the description. All in all, the covers fine. It makes use of the phone in terms of, you've got space for headphone jack, the charger, your volume buttons, your lock button. So all in all, really well. The one reason why I did opt for this particular cover is just because of the gel they've got on the phone, which basically means that if I drop this phone, it drops on the gel of the cover and not on the actual phone. So all of the shock is taken out of your phone and onto the actual cover. So I could drop this, a few times. It won't really matter because it actually drops on the gel more than the actual cover. Other than that, I haven't got much more to say. So that's kind of the whole phone. Please do subscribe and like and leave your comments in terms of if you agreed or disagreed maybe. See you guys soon.